Hey everybody, it's time for our newest must-ride video, and this time we are featuring the largest amusement park in New York, Six Flags Darien Lake. That's right, if you only have one day to visit this park, the purpose of this video is to guide you to everything that you need to do to make that day a success. Rides, food, water attractions, and of course roller coasters. We discuss everything this Six Flags park has to offer. But before we kick it off, we have one small request. If you like our videos, please make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. These videos take some time to produce, and even though it's just a small click for you, it means a lot to us. So sit back and relax while we go over everything you need to know about Six Flags Darien Lake. After the intro, of course. Okay, let's dive right on in. So where is Darien Lake? When most people hear New York, they think about that great city that just landed Aaron Rodgers, but this park is nowhere close. Located between Buffalo and Rochester, this park is an easy ride right off of Route 90. Opening in 1964 as a small campground and a picnic grove, the property isn't just Darien Lake, but also includes 6 other lakes as well. While starting off with paddle boats and a trout pond, by the early 90s, there were water slides, miniature golf, and pony rides were also included. It was around this time that the Darien Lake Fun Country Amusement Park was born. At one point, Haas Park Attractions turned this little park into the North American showcase for the German manufacturers of new rides. They added a pirate, the Ranger, and one of our favorite attractions at the park, the Corn Popper, was also in the mix. In 1982, the newly merged Arrow Haas Company built the park's first coaster, Viper. In 1983, the park was sold to Funtime Parks, which added the Ferris wheel, which was recently removed, and the Jubilee Theater, which hosted concerts by Alex Cooper, The Who, and even Black Sabbath. In 1990, the Din roller coaster was built, Predator, and that leads us to the Six Flags years. In 1995, they bought the park and they started expanding it throughout their time there. They expanded the water park even. From 1996 to 1999, they added coasters every year, with Nightmare at Phantom Cave, which has since been removed, Mind Eraser, Boomerang, Coast to Coaster, and ending with the first ever Intamin Mega Coaster, Superman Ride of Steel. Of course, all good things come to an end, and in 2006, Darien Lake was one of the parks sold off to park management, and all the old Looney Tune and DC theming were gone. Some changes during this time came with the water park, and they also added our 250th coaster credit, Moto Coaster. In 2011, Hirsch and Family Entertainment took over the park, but then in 2015, Premier Parks took it over, and during that time, the only new addition was Tantrum in 2017. Now, Six Flags is operating the park, and I think we're now all caught up. Wow, has this park ever been through a lot? But enough with the history. Let's talk about what you must ride when you visit in 2023. Let's kick it off with some kids and family attractions that are unique and need to be a part of your day. Unlike most Six Flags parks, there isn't a Looney Tunes section, but rather a Beaver Brothers Bay. Click on the link above to see a full walkthrough of this area, but we would like to highlight 2 rides in this video. The Darien Lake Railway is a fun kiddie train that goes back and forth along a twisted track, while the Chucky's Mud Buckets is a dizzying ride which just has a great theme. There are 2 other kids attractions that are not located in Beaver Brothers Bay, but are worth a mention. Hoot and Holler is our kids roller coaster, which is truly just for kids. Sorry, no adults. That makes this a very elusive coaster credit. Also, Raccoon Rally is a mini, and we mean mini, bumper cars that are also just for kids. Now let's see what families can enjoy. There are 5 rides that fit into this category that are really unique and a lot of fun. As we mentioned before, Corn Popper is a fun flat ride with a great theme, and it really lights up at night. There's only a few of these in existence, so make sure you add this to your list to ride during your day. Shipwreck Falls is a standard shoot-to-chutes, and is actually a pretty small version of this ride, but packs a great punch. You will get soaked for the rest of the day. Tin Lizzie is a standard antique car ride with a very long track, but we love this ride because it takes you along the lake and into an area that you can actually only access from this ride. Another classic ride that you have to add to your list is Bear Valley Bumper Buggies. While not at the same level as the Knoebels bumper cars, these are a top 3 bumper cars in our opinion. Finally, you must get in line as soon as you get to Six Flags Darien Lake and ride one of the best flat rides we have ever seen, Moose on the Loose. Click the link above to see more about this fun and unique attraction. Do not miss an opportunity to ride this because you will regret it. Before we discuss the roller coasters, if you like what you've seen so far, make sure you like this video. It really helps us out and is greatly appreciated. While there are 7 coasters at the park, only 3 are on our must-ride list. Ride of Steel is the first Intamin mega coaster in the United States. Even though it's a clone, it is the original, and you can tell that this coaster was made for the plot of land that it's on. Moto Coaster is simply a fun ride, and if you have never ridden a coaster like this, we highly recommend it. We love this ride so much that we made it our 250th coaster credit a few years ago, and we always ride it 2, 3, 4 times a visit. While most people would think our third must-ride coaster would be Tantrum, and even though we do love that coaster, we have to give that honor to Predator. Okay, we know this ride is on a lot of people's least favorite ride list at the park, so please let us explain. When we first rode this coaster, it was brutal, but last year they added some new GCI Titan track to the ride, and it helped a lot. So for us, this is a must ride for us because we want to see how it's progressing year after year after year. Okay, who is hungry? This park has a lot of options, but for this video, we're going to recommend 2 places to definitely check out. Frank and Teresa's Anchor Bar is a Buffalo tradition and is located right next to Lasso along the lake. Beautiful location, plus this is the original chicken wings, so it's always perfection. Joe's Eatery has our favorite amusement park meal, pulled pork, and is located pretty much by itself near Ride of Steel. If you're looking for a quiet spot at a Six Flags park, this is probably it. Finally, while these aren't really dining options, check out the Busted Barrel Saloon and grab a drink. And when you're going by Tantrum, make sure you stop by Potato Works and get some poutine. Yes, we are that close to Canada. So, there are some of the amusement park options, but Six Flags Darien Lake also has an amazing water park attached, Hurricane Harbor. Check out the link above to see the complete walkthrough of this area after you watch this video, of course. Some highlights of the water attractions include Crocodile Isle Wave Pool, Hoax Lagoon, just for the kids, Flotation Station, which is a large lazy river, and their newest addition, Wahoo Wave. One final note is that this park is attached to a huge campground, and the Darien Lake Amphitheater is where naturally touring artists play throughout the season. So, this is the must rides at Six Flags Darien Lake. Which rides do you agree with? Which rides do we miss? Where do you go when you're there to grab a bite to eat? And what do you think about the park? Please leave your comments below, and if you need to see more videos on this park, check out our Explore Six Flags Darien Lake video above. Thank you for watching, and we can't wait to see you in the queue.